Oh, right. Live. I always kind of forget. Like, when does that button quite go right? Oh, that one didn't work. Oh well.
Get an intro. It helps.
Yeah, I me too. But no matter. It's here. We're just gonna do it because why not?
Yeah.
So, hello, one and all. Welcome to the Mechpit chat with your host Ironcaster, and tonight we have with me Mr. Tabletop Junkie. How's it going?
Oh, good, very good. Hang on, I think I might have something streamed here because I'm not. Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Never mind. I had it on YouTube. I don't know why am I looking at YouTube too. Never mind. Oh, sorry. I just got home from work and I saw that you wanted to talk about, oh God, I can never say the name. Brevern. What's called that? It's like the Big Bang Brevern or whatever, or Bang Brevern. I love that show. Okay, I haven't made it, like, I've watched about half of it so far, so I'm gonna continue the other half in 2 days.
Well, trust me, dude. It is so worth the ride.
Oh yeah. So much craziness. It's just crazy. And I like Lewis.
Lewis Smith!
Yeah, I like Lewis. I like the main character, Asami, too. Although he tends to be quite a whiny person. For an Air Force pilot or a person who's supposed to be in the military, he whines a lot.
A bit, but I love it because he's just like a big old like super mecha fan. And how can you not love this guy? Like, which, by the way, have you noticed that him and Bravern are also super into the same like Sentai series?
Yeah. Yep.
So there's a popular theory going around, and this is pure speculation about where this series is going. But you said you watched episode 4?
Yes. Okay,
so, and I guess this is kind of getting into a little bit of like the speculation of where things are going, just purely based on internet BSery. People seem to have this opinion that it's going to lead to like Lewis Smith like becoming Bravern.
I was kind of like guessing that myself,
because we've already established that Bravern has like a 3D printer that apparently can make anything at all, and you see there's a number of times where like Lewis is kind of posing with his arms folded against the wall. And it's right behind him is Bravern in the exact same pose.
But I like to know how it gets to that point. I want to know how it gets to that point with the connection that Bravern has with Asami versus Lewis. But then I know he's wavering because in the recent episode it shows like Bravern is eyeballing Lewis from afar. Like he just keeps, like, every time that Asami just shuts him down, he just looks at Lewis.
It's an interesting one because it's basically this joke of like it's two gay guys having a love in a love triangle where one of the guys in the relationship is a giant robot.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was like, it is about two bros having a bromance with a giant robot in between them. That is like something else. I'm telling you.
The whole time he's like screaming like, look, he's like, Isami, I need you inside of me.
I know, that's what he screams, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, there is a lot of innuendos in this show.
Oh,
Isami, get inside of me, please. I need you there. And I'm like, they didn't think this through when they wrote the script, did they?
Oh no, it's the exact opposite. They're going there intentionally.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, you can't go there unless you're doing it on purpose.
I mean, you look at that dialogue. How can we
Don't worry, even naked, when you're inside of me, it's a wonderful time. And he is just like, oh my God.
I thank you for that clip, by the way. Let's go on the soundboard.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Yours truly, tabletop junkie voice, people.
And then of course we have the Sigma male Guile.
Oh, I have not made it to him yet.
I was just like, I was watching it. I'm like, look at this guy. Like, look at that freaking like chiseled face. Like he is the handsome Squidward.
You can cut stone with that. What's that? What's that show? Jumanji. You know, Jumanji, where you got that bolstering gaze. The Rock does that smolder look. What's smoldering? Oh. That's what that is.
So, I've been saying for a while now that of like the current anime season, it's probably Bravern is probably the like surprise hit that I don't think anyone quite realized was going to be as good as it was. Like we are all here for like the comedy, and it's leaning into the bit of being just like so over the top, you know, super masculine. It's coming off as homoerotic.
Yeah. Although I am kind of curious where Lulu comes from.
Just you wait.
I saw her and I'm like, where does she come from?
Well, you see, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
Okay, we don't have to go there, but okay. I'm talking like from a story standpoint, because you got a mechanical alien race that's trying to wipe out all organic life, which is kind of like a trope that's been used in several video games in recent years, such as Mass Effect.
I mean, it's been that way for decades, going back all the way to like War of the Worlds.
Right. So I'm just trying to figure out where they're going with this, like when they made Lulu's appearance in the 3rd episode.
Oh my god! Like this show deserves to be like a Toxic Tuesday stream of its own. And we did get like Madame Art again on it, and I think that would be like the best thing ever. He's gonna totally like fall for anime now because of this show alone.
Oh man,
just you watch, guys.
I've been hosting like anime parties on my Discord anime watch parties on my Discord channel. I've been watching the one we started with was like Chainsaw Man, but then we watched Bravern. I'm actually going to finish that out myself, but then we've been watching One Piece and a couple others.
Well, there's a couple of other modern series I think that are probably worth checking out. Probably one of the super popular ones right now that you might want to look at is Jujutsu Kaisen.
I am, once I get done with my current bit, but first Brethren first, because I'm just on a mecha kit. I've been on a mecha kit because of Mike Pondsmith and Mechton Zeta.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, let me go down the chat here real quick and just kind of say hello to a few people who've been so kind as to join us. For example, first and foremost is Vince Womack, who's the first man in, the last man out.
What up, Vince?
His greetings and salutations, he says. And Sailor Outlaw George Ishak.
What's up, brother? Thank you for joining us.
Hang on, are you about to like transform on me like magical girl style? Because at this point, when I hear Sailor, I start thinking Sailor Moon. Of course, we got Pop Culture Mechanic here, who's showing up to help correct us when we're wrong, because we get it wrong every now and then.
What up, my brother?
As people talking in the chat a bit, and of course, DJ Ronnie G is here, my wrench master meister.
Rick, let's back this up and have a rap session, because I can't rap. I'm a white guy.
I can barely rap presents, okay? Oh, okay. So I do have a couple of little stories that kind of popped up this week, and because things were actually surprisingly pretty quiet this week in terms of like the Mechpit chat news coverage. Mm-hmm. So, for example, let's go into through these real quick to kind of cover these. Lego is set to expand upon their Transformers series with a 950-piece Bumblebee to go right alongside their Optimus Prime. And the question is going to be, are we going to get more of the Volkswagen Bumblebee, or are we going to get the Bavers Bumblebee, the Camaros?
I want the Volkswagen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Camaro, and I always love Bumblebee as a character. Bumblebee is like one of my favorite characters, aside from Optimus Prime. I always have to go with the leaders, and I definitely love the semi-trucks. But OG Bumblebee, the Volkswagen, is just iconic and the best, and I want to see some more G1. Just some more G1 because I am actually getting ready to go to Renegade Games and actually buy up on their tabletop stuff for Transformers.
Well, actually, that's actually might not be a bad idea for you, considering they're doing some like $90 bundles that would get you in the door with that.
Yeah, exactly.
See, the convertible bot was 950 pieces. When he does debut in July 1st for $89.99. The lower part count and more affordable price tag make a smaller model than the Optimus Prime that kicked off the collaboration. And that's, fitting for the two, as the new Lego set aims to keep both of the bots in scale together. And at some point, they're going to have to then go out into the Decepticons. And I think the two most obvious characters they could do is getting Megatron and Soundwave. That's the dream right there.
Or Starscream. Although a lot of, I don't know, Starscream
yeah,
best, but you gotta love the backstabbing, the backstabbing one.
But I would never betray Megatron,
which we know is bullshit, but that's okay.
The expected converting features will remain in 2. Looks to be able to it'll be configured as his Decepticon fighting self, as well as will be able to be configured as its Decepticon fighting self, as well as a yellow Volkswagen Beetle. We're expecting Bumblebee to have the same Gen 1 focus as Prime, but that's subject to change, and they don't exactly have a source confirming that. I think that's probably going to be the case. I think, well, actually, knowing Hasbro, they probably will wind up prioritizing the G1 design, because we are in the 40th anniversary of the series, and the fact that they don't exactly have any more of the Bay movies coming out. In fact, like the next thing coming out is like an animated thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to shoot this by Nick Weiser, who's he was telling me he was getting this and he's looking to get that. So we might have to get him some more toys.
I don't do toys. I do books.
What do I have in reach? Thundercracker. I mean, it's like, why not both? Get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, of course, I think might be a little bit of a bigger news to change this up a little bit. There was some talk of Tomino returning to anime.
Yes, I saw this, which is why I'm catching up on the original Gundam.
Hang on. Yeah, no, absolutely. We are absolutely getting hooked on those. I'm trying to link Nick to a bunch of like the classic, like G1 comics, like the Marvel eras. Like, hey, come check this out, buddies. Like, Nick, like, you're gonna love Tracks.
G1, I'm sorry, G1 was the best, and thank you for putting me out there, DJ. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get my stuff up.
Yeah, and I mean, you're I can't talk. You're grinding it out. You're keeping on this. So, guys, if you want to see some tabletop news, check out some reviews of some RPG books. Kind of check out some cool things. Maybe see a live play or two where I may in fact join them. Give Tabletop Junkie a subscription.
Mm-hmm. I'm like on top of that, like stink on a warthog. Like you can't get me off.
And yeah, the UC timeline it's the GOAT. It's so hard to beat that if you're gonna go for anything, that's where you got to go.
My next thing is going to be Zeta Gundam. I'm on episode 25 or 26 on the original Gundam, and now I'm about to go to Zeta Gundam.
Well, you better hurry up because it looks like Tomino might be coming back with some friends. Because Yoshiyuki Tomino is tipped to return to anime following a meeting with the legendary Code Geass mecha designer Akira Yasuda.
We got the OGs coming.
I mean, in case you haven't seen it, like Code Geass is another great mecha series.
I have it on my list.
And that one, Code Geass is great for a lot of the lot of the political intrigue. Oh, by the way, speaking of Code Geass, since I didn't get a chance to do this for you on the way in,
Lancelot, launch!
Yes.
I thought I'd missed something.
I was kind of here before you even started.
Yeah, that's true. When I get a chance to bring you in that way. Yasuda revealed that he and Tomino had a meeting recently to post to X, formerly Twitter, stating, from noon, I had a meeting with director Tomino about 4 hours at Bandai Filmworks Studio One. Bandai is refers to the studio under Sunrise, the popular anime studio behind multiple hit works like Gundam, Cowboy Bebop, Code Geass, and Inuyasha. Their meeting adds to the widespread speculation about Tomino's return, which has been kind of going on for a little while now, apparently. And I wasn't quite aware of that. Oh my gosh. I have to look at this article now.
Oh boy.
If only Putin watched Gundam, he wouldn't have gone to war. I can't help it.
I have no idea what to say to that. I really don't.
Yes, it's happening. Yeah, people are getting a little excited for this. And Junkie, what do you think? Seeing those two together.
Well, I just put Code Geass right on my list. I have to check that out. I remember watching. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was even a show out when we were kids, and I'm sorry, this mic keeps hitting my face. I have this. I have this new stand now, and all this other stuff I got a little while ago. I got to back it off. So I do like the artwork with Code Geass, and like I said, once I see a couple episodes, I can tell you probably where I get a good feeling of the script. The script, as far as I'm concerned, as far as the original Gundam, I love it. I'm actually going to, at the second half of this year, I am hosting for a friend a Mechpit Zeta campaign based out of, like, the main basis for my universe is the Universal Century Gundam. So, but I'm gonna try and put some spins on it to make it different. But I definitely took a lot of tropes from them, and I'm like, this is gold right here. Like, even to this day, Gundam has aged very well. Mind you, guys, Gundam came out in 1979, and then we finally got an English dub in 2001, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it's been around for quite a while.
I'm sorry, the Japanese know how to write a script better than we do.
Well, I mean, the thing was, Gundam was always a big anti-war story.
Yes, absolutely.
And also, like, I have to ask, which faction are you going to be running this with? Because I have to find out if you're on the right side of the war or not.
Oh boy, I've made up my own factions. I started renaming a few of them. I've been actually doing a lot of research on a few other factions from the Universal Century timeline, and so far I've kind of got, like, I'm sorry, to me, the Zeons remind me a little bit of World War II Germany, Nazi Germany, while the Earth
those funny
Federation,
mid-century Germans.
yeah, well, especially with Char's blonde hair, and he's like Char is like the poster boy for the Zeons. And then
knows, but yeah.
Then you got the Earth Federation. So I kind of renamed them. The two factions. There's going to be like a total of up to 7 factions that we're going to be writing stories. And the first story is going to be a faction I modeled after the Zeons, and then a faction I modeled after Earth, but more human, more like BattleTech.
I have one big ask, and I want to put this out there for like everyone to see. I want to pilot a goof. In fact, I am going to push to make us be the goof troop.
I'm trying to change things a little bit and make it my own.
Oh no! Oh no! We're doing this. We're leaning into it.
Oh boy! I even modeled some starships. I've changed the story just a little bit. You know, instead of being around the Earth sphere, they're kind of a little bit more out in the galaxy, but not too far out.
Junkie. Oh yeah.
Oh no! My God, no! You're ruining my game already. It's not even started. Oh God!
No, I'm saving your game.
That's what we call that. Okay.
I don't know how we're gonna pull this back. Oh, okay.
I think we're okay.
Let me get rid of that because.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, oh my God, here we go with the goofs.
We got the giggles.
They just introduced the Doms in the series, and we and Armor already killed one.
All right, yeah. So let's see. You're trying to think. You're probably Garmazabi has come and gone. I suspect.
Yes, Garma's gone. Char, like we're on Char's Return episode. The episode named Char's Return. That's where we're at.
All right, let me real quick here. We have someone dropping in.
Lancelot, launch!
Would have preferred a Veltalt id intro, but okay.
Hang on, I get some other stuff here. How about this instead?
That works.
No. All right. I can do this again. Let me hit another button here.
There we are.
Okay, that works too.
Okay. So how are we doing, Matt?
Oh, dandy! I just built myself the high grade scope dog not too long ago.
Was that from Seed?
No, that was from Votoms.
Oh, okay. You see, that's why I wasn't quite aware. Wait a minute. Caster wants Disney in his gut.
Since when? What?
How about now?
Hang on.
How about now? You crazy Dutch bastard.
I'm at a loss here. Wow. You know, and I was like, that really hurt. And it did. Yeah. So Matt, have you had a chance to check out have you had a chance to check out Brave Bang Bravern yet, by chance?
I'm about 3 episodes in so far.
It's good.
Oh, it is It's already anime of the year material, let me tell you. Same with Metallic Rouge.
See,
I
I
just
haven't checked
added that
out.
one. I didn't check that out. I just saw it and I said, "Hey, this looks interesting," and I just added it to my list. I'm checking out some sci-fi stuff because I'm a big sci-fi junkie.
Well, here. Also, I heard you're doing Mechton Zeta.
Yes, at second half of the year. It's going to be this summer.
Oh, dude, you gotta let me in on this one, dude. I've been wanting to play a Mechton Zeta campaign since, I don't know, forever ago.
Yeah, I've been reviving a lot. I've been trying to buy up a lot of Mike Pondsmith stuff in our Telsorian games, and and right now my Cyberpunk 2020 game on my channel is actually doing the best.
Oh, I actually have the main book and the technical readout manual, so I think I should be good.
I should show you my bookshelf. I just took a lot of pictures just a few days ago of my bookshelf with the new stuff.
Yeah, but
and Free Ren. I've already caught 2 episodes of Free Ren.
What do you think of it, by
the way? Tabletop. If you got a Discord, you gotta put me on there.
I actually do have a Discord. Ironcaster can link it to you.
If you wanna drop that in the private chat for me while I
will do, sir.
I appreciate it. Yes, Free Ren is fantastic. This was another one of those surprise successes. The thing is, it's a surprising season so far for anime. I didn't expect to enjoy Free Ren as much as I have. I'm about maybe 10 episodes in or so, 10, 11. So I just got done seeing the guillotine lady.
It is and her fight. To me, I have to pace myself for that show. It is kind of emotionally heart-wrenching because I think of the times. It makes me think when listening to Free Ren and when watching it, it just makes me of the times you and I used to sit around the table and play our characters. You never really think for those who played an elf, because there was times I think you played an elf or I played an elf. It's like,
guilty.
Our characters would outlive each other if we weren't the same species. And it really touches an emotional chord there.
And that's the fascinating thing about it, is that it's been one of the few series that's I feel is most gone that route with actually wanting to touch on the idea of being an elf, because that is the centric idea here. Free Ren is a hero who's gone and had that great adventure, and she's now moved on past it. The other heroes she was with, they've started to die off, and they're getting old, and she's remained the same. So she has to keep continuing on.
And oh my god, the main hero that was her closest friend, which was I can't remember his name, but yeah, he reminds me of my paladin that I first played in D&D. I'm like, yeah, that was him.
Right
and
now,
then the corrupt cleric.
Right now, I'm playing a barbarian in Baldur's Gate 3 because Conan. I've been in a Conan the Barbarian / Berserk mode.
Have you been reading the Titan comics?
I haven't catched up on Conan, but I do love Conan all the same, mostly because of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Oh, hang on. You mean these movies?
Which he has.
What the hell I be talking about?
Yeah, but Titan, by the way, does have some fine comics right now for Conan. It's one of the great little touchstones of current comics. The other one, of course, being the Energon universe with Transformers. I actually last night I just sat down with Pops and we did a little recording talk about that. So later this week on his channel, that'll be out to kind of get into that more.
I've been eyeballing ElfQuest.
Oh, there's a throwback.
Yeah, I've been eyeballing. Well, they're making some new comics for ElfQuest, and I heard that some of the original writers of Gargoyles from Disney back in the 90s is trying to put together 3 major graphic novels telling the story of the Gargoyles. So I've been kind of eyeballing some potential things here.
I wouldn't trust Disney for anything, dude.
But this isn't Disney. It's the writers who worked with them years ago.
Well, it's more Dynamite has the license, I believe, and Dynamite is putting out some Gargoyles comics.
Yes.
Well, if they're not suffering the same taint of Disney, then I'll check them out.
And yeah, I mean that's kind of the funny thing. Right now, there is this great little venue of comics that isn't the Marvel DC stuff. We're able to see other things stepping in. Transformers is one of the best books out right now.
It's called the Iron Age, bro. It's called the Iron Age.
Well, I mean, yes, but yeah, you're right there. But the thing is, it's one of those labels that not everyone's going to want to try to associate with because basically, Iron Age creators have to go and hammer and keep hammering that out and make it stick, and be able to keep going with it, make it unignorable. Let me see if I can pull up the cover for that. Oh, yep, it was Dynamite. All right, come on, Bleeding Cool.
Yeah, I've heard many great things about Dynamite Comics.
Well, I can say some good things about them. I actually just picked up a few recent issues of a whole collection of some stuff, like some Vampirella versus Red Sonja.
Ah.
What was this? It's just some vintage vampire comic. That wasn't what I was looking for because we're talking about our good old toxic masculinity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the best kind of toxic masculinity.
So let me pull this up. Okay, so Dynamite has theirs up, and
this
is beautiful.
Oh, this is really dope.
Yeah.
Well, I would also point out that this is so far only the cover. It's a good cover, but you probably shouldn't just solely buy the covers. Make sure you find out a little bit more about the book itself.
Yeah,
from what I heard, it's only supposed to be a retelling of their adventures for as it was supposed to be told.
Let's see. This all new ongoing series in continuity with the epic Gargoyles television classic. 1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. The age of Gargoyles, stone by day, warriors by night. They defended the night. They are gargoyles. I was hoping they were going to give me a little hint of what this series was going to be about. Okay, here we go. Series creator Greg Weisman and illustrator George Cambadeus reintroduced the Manhattan Clan, a family of gargoyles at full strength. Though modern New York City is full of attractions and distractions, each member of the clan has begun to go their own way, but their bond will be tested when a nefarious factions from all across the world attempt to steal that rarest, most precious of possessions, an unhatched gargoyle egg.
Interesting.
Oh, there's the Frank Miller homage. Dark Knight Returns.
Yep.
Of course, we got the classic cartoon look. And we gotta have some. Oh, I don't remember her name.
I can't remember her name either. I think it was Nisa. It's Goliath's and Damona's daughter.
It has been far too long since I watched Gargoyles. Like I didn't even realize. Oh, thank you, Demona.
Demona was his girlfriend, I believe.
think I'm gonna have to go and check this. I think I have to go and rewatch the series. It has been far too long. Yeah, so that's a happy little surprise to find out about.
Oh yeah, Angela. Her name was Angela.
Also, it was they started available December 22. This has been out for a year.
Oh, has it really? I just
Oh,
I didn't even.
Oh yeah, because they've also done another series, Gargoyles Dark Ages, which seems to be, I'm assuming, in the past. Here in Manhattan. Yeah, I guess they've gone and done a couple series.
Well, Jesus. I guess I got to catch up.
Okay. So here's the current series that's currently out. Gargoyles Quest. Well, I didn't really think I was going down a Gargoyles rabbit hole. Because this is on, it's like about 2 or 3 issues right now.
Oh, dude, there's also a
video
game called Gargoyles Quest on the Game Boy and NES. That was also preceded by Demon's Crest too.
Through an earlier attempt to gain control of the ancient magical artifacts known as the original keys to power, the evil Demona has set her sights on 3 new keys that will give her the ability to make any human in her vicinity into her willing puppet. All that stands between Demona and world domination are Goliath and the Manhattan Clan. But despite their best efforts, Demona always seems to be a step ahead, gathering one key after another. And once she has the ball, the entire human race had better beware.
Oh my God! One key after another. Whoever controls the rings controls the world.
Okay, this is starting to sound like Keeper of the Seven Keys. A really good one.
I was thinking Lord of the Rings, the One Ring.
Yeah, I was more thinking Halloween, bro.
All good possibilities.
It is possible. Let's see. So yeah, in other little news that came out recently, the current series of Sentai started airing. Sentai Boom Boonger.
Oh my God, this better not be what I think it sounds.
What does it sound like before I pull up anything?
You know what I mean.
I'm actually not sure what you mean.
You ever heard of the term "go boom boom"?
Oh, no. This is, and I will say, I've watched the first episode already. It premiered yesterday, so we're 1 episode in. So, and just to pull that up, just for the visual reference.
I've seen that. I haven't seen it, but I've seen that poster.
Oh. No. We're not talking. We're not talking not Power Rangers, the porn parody. Or Thrustmaster. And I will say it's kind of lighthearted, kind of silly. Literally within the first minute, the Red Rangers.
As is most every Super Sentai series. I'm more of an Ultraman kind of guy myself, to be honest. Mostly because of the mature storytelling and whatnot.
So within the first minute, our Red Ranger goes ahead and steals a bride from her wedding, and he's basically playing what was that delivery man? The transporter. It's basically he's basically the transporter. You know, taking jobs to go deliver things to places, and in this case, he winds up meeting who becomes the new Pink Ranger.
Really, a dude as a Pink Ranger?
No, it's a woman.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. I think I have a couple of screenshots here. I didn't take too much. Like we have our it seems like our big bad guys for the season.
Mm.
And everything has kind of as if it's not obvious, everything has a car theme to it. Like he's kind of got this like pompadour, slick back hair that looks like it. Yeah, it's a Car Ranger series. As we have our main three kind of right off the bat, like posing. We're gonna like have some wheels, and we're gonna have
Is that their visors? Are their visors basically the rims of the wheels?
Yes. Yeah, as I go back to this for reference, like as you see the helmet,
it's literally the freaking wheel. Wow.
And I tell you what, though, it's given a lot of like kind of throwback vibes to like sort of that Jetman era. The pink, our pink Ranger here seems that kind of like eternally 17 sort of atmosphere vibe to her, like kind of like she's like the kind of like a woman in her late 20s who's kind of got that eternal youth sort of energy to her. I like her.
So basically, Misato from Evangelion.
Basically. It doesn't have the same sort of like we're gonna go out and like take and kind of deal with like geopolitics sort of thing like Sentai King Ozier had going on with it last season. And so far, I've got to say it's kind of winning me over. When I first saw the helmet design, I totally hated it, but it's fun.
It's Super Sentai, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to mess up. All right, so what do we? Let me see. So we were talking about anime earlier. Have either of you two had a chance to check out these series? 'Tis Time for Torture Princess.
What?
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say no.
I highly recommend this series. This one is like one of those like 12 episode series about like a captured princess who's being tortured for information by a bunch of demons.
That sounds like the plot of every hentai I've ever heard of.
You would think that, but no, we're being legit here. It's like it's being wholesome. Can I actually?
Oh,
I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try and play a trailer for it. Oh no, Vince, trust me. If I was going to be, if I was going to try to put myself in that watch list, I'd play the trailer for Gushing About Magical Girls.
Oh God, I'm out.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna risk it here, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of this, which is also on Crunchyroll, but we will risk it a little bit here. See if I can get around the Japanese and try to show off more of those shows that I want to like tell people to watch.
Delicious sounds.
The theme song, it's that super sweet, super kind of bubblegum kind of pop sort of thing where I'm like, if I keep listening to this, I'm gonna get a cavity, and I keep wanting to listen to it.
I'm somehow hungry again.
And that's sort of the joke. She's supposed to be this very serious like princess who's been trained to be like the great hero of her kingdom for her entire life. So she's been denied a lot of these comforts. And here they are offering her all the comforts if she winds up just giving them some random secrets along the way. And it's usually something like, "Oh, turns out the great weakness of our soldiers is they're all weak to fire." Well, everything's weak to
Oh.
fire.
国王軍第三騎士団騎士団長の姫様は魔王軍の手に落ちてしまう。魔王軍は姫様から王国の秘密を聞き出そうとし、苛烈な拷問にかけるのであった。
今日本格的な拷問を開始したいと思います。
Hang on. Okay. This big old goofy zombie in the background.
Yeah. His eyes are not even aligned, right?
No.
And he's got a star in one eye.
Yeah, but it's super fun because they're like, come in like this lady comes in every day to torture her. Well, not every day, Monday through Friday. She gets weekends off.
Oh, at least she gets weekends off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not too bad.
But don't worry, well, your torture today is you have to ride a roller coaster.
Oh boy.
She loves roller coasters.
Oh boy.
Turns out the lady torturing her hates roller coasters.
Wow. Okay.
ダメです姫様。出来たてたこ焼きを頬張ってしまうと。
これがたこ焼き。じゃあ、こんにちは。
そんな子供の遊びで。
We're gonna play video games.
姫様、拷問の時間だ。
That is a cat person. Oh boy.
Yeah.
君が姫様だね。
姫様は決して屈し。
Yes, we've of course got to have the bath scenes. It's anime.
Yeah, this totally looks like Studio Trigger.
I don't think it was. But yeah, this is one of my other favorite picks of the season so far. And this is one I just cannot get enough of.
Oh wow.
Like when the show ends here, I'm gonna go lay down, I'm gonna go turn this on, and I'm gonna go watch the next episode and see like what devious tortures they're gonna have for her. Like she's gonna eat like the little bear candies and not look at the little cute pictures on them. Or we could always have characters getting tortured by kobolds, right? Tabletop.
Yeah. That so happened last session.
I'm still thinking in Berserk terms.
Oh no, this is the series you can show to little kids. It's totally fine. It's nothing too out of the ordinary here.
Okay.
It's innocent.
Wholesome enough.
That is terrible.
It's torture time, princess.
They give her the nice food and then take it away from her as an illusion. That's so sad.
Oh, no. She shows up and she's like, here's, you have your regular food that we're giving you, or instead you could have this very delicious like roast pork with this roast pork cutlet and just a little bit of beef gravy and this nice freshly made bread.
And now my stomach just growled. Well, I'm hungry.
Well,
you got me thinking about roast pork.
If you're hungry, you should really get a snack. Speaking of,
hello,
hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Yes. This is the first live stream I've been on since I've been sick. So yay!
Oh,
I'm good now. I'm good. Thank goodness. I was.
Cool. You're like. I got better.
I got better. Turn myself into a newt.
Well, anyway, I gotta get bouncing. I gotta finish up and get ready for bed and stuff like that. I got an early day tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm casting you out into the cold.
Nice talking to you, tabletop junkie.
Later, everybody.
Wait, I still function.
Wanna bet?
and he was never heard from again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tends to happen when you get sucked out into space.
He got better.
No better.
So how you doing, Snacks?
I am doing a lot better. I made myself some chicken soup today. Some chicken and rice. Yes, fresh.
Oh, that does
fresh.
sound good.
Yes, I butchered the chicken, and I'm not just saying. I actually did the whole bird.
Oh,
Yes, straight from scratch. It was good. And the whole family's been kind of sick, so I've been helping them out too with the. It's like a magic potion. It makes everyone all better. Yes.
yeah, it's the magic. Everyone loves it.
Yep. And I've been slowly nipping and nagging on my marionette. And tomorrow I think I'm gonna actually do some gunpla. So that'll be fun. Yep.
Speaking of gunpla, I just built myself a high grade scope dog.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
See, I haven't done too much in terms of like gunpla kits lately. It's been I've just been so buried in a lot of anime and other movies I gotta watch for streaming that I've got the YouTube homework I gotta take care of.
That's true. That's why you got to have like a dedicated thing just to do your model building of whatever. That's one of the main reasons why I have the nip and nags because
Yeah, that's usually why Mondays is pretty much my gunpla days.
Yeah.
Especially Monday nights.
Yeah, the weather's getting good, so I'm gonna clean my gun. Maybe I'll have to buy a new one, but get my compressor all primed and prepped, and I'll be painting sometime in the next couple of weeks. So do a whole bunch of painting. It's good.
Well, I'm hoping this year I can get into a little bit more painting. Maybe if I can kind of scrounge the cash together, I'll get myself a little spray gun and actually jump into that side of things.
Yeah, you can get some pretty decent working ones. I just got a cheap little compressor. It's small, that's why. The expensive ones are a little bulky. I'm like, well, this one works for me.
Well, fortunately, I don't have to worry about that part because my brother went and like installed in a like an industrial compressor for a factory, so he can go do automotive repairs. So I can just kind of hook up to that in theory.
Yeah. You just need to bring a little portable spray booth, I guess. And then you can get a decent little airbrush for like $30 easy.
Yeah, so back to Gundam, guys. Favorite Gundam and why is it Hainu Gundam?
That's a good one. I don't know if it's my favorite.
That's a very good question. But hello, Alex. How are you doing? Because apparently we've been imposed with the question of the favorite Gundams. Like I said, I'm still a sucker for the Freedom, so I think your question is wrong.
The Freedoms are really good.
Yeah.
Gundam, let me tell you. And Seed's just overhated as all fuck.
Yeah, that's something I'll have to start looking into here. But you're probably right, and that'll probably it'll save me a bit of effort. I don't gotta put the money in for a compressor now.
It's true. I mean, tooled right, like the Gundam Wing is probably my favorite if you tool it right. Like on its frame, people can just like do some brilliant work with that. I don't know.
Yeah, the Wing Endless Waltz version is quite sexy as fuck, as only Hajime Katoki could deliver.
Yeah, so that's. I'm trying to think beyond that. I do think the Barbarossa is a little overrated, but it's a good frame too, I guess.
I like the Barbatos, especially the Lupus Rex.
Yeah, I feel like people just praise it a little too hard.
Yeah, I mean, I get, yeah. I mean,
it's attached to a good like non-UC it's attached to a good non-UC, Gundam storyline. So I guess it's interesting and new.
IBO is one of my favorite alternate universe Gundam stories next to Seed and Double O.
Yeah, a Seed. I tried Seed and it didn't age as well as I used. I used to love Seed so much, but it didn't age as well. I don't know. Maybe
I kind of have to disagree with you on there.
Maybe it's just me. Who knows?
Yeah, it probably is you there, bro. It probably is you.
Probably. I'm willing to admit that. I don't know. My favorite series, straight out, everyone knows this is Gundam Thunderbolt.
Oh yeah, that is the mad shit right there, bro.
Oh my god! And if you're keeping up with the manga,
it kills me that we ain't got. It just kills me that we ain't got another installment, another season of Gundam Thunderbolt. Like the manga's still going, but
oh my god, the manga is so freaking good, man. I'm just all like, dude, animate this. Just take my money, animate this right now.
Yeah. By the way, Team EO or Team Daryl?
Yeah, Team Daryl technically.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
Daryl's low key the real hero of the story.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little uncomfortable him being so indebted into the cult right now, but I'm just spoiler alert, but freaking when freaking Big Zam steals the freaking the solar cannon. Oh my god.
Not to mention EO's basically piloting a Xeon, whereas Daryl's basically piloting a Gundam. So it's kind of a role reversal.
It's getting insane.
Here.
Yeah, the manga's getting insane. It's like fan fiction level of absurdity, but it's written so well. I'm just like, you know what? I'll accept it.
The kind of stuff that could only happen in a Mechton Zeta campaign or something.
Pretty much.
So how does that compare though to something like Crossbones? For which of those two do you think would be more likely to get animated? Like a third Thunderbolt or an actual Crossbones movie?
Ooh, I would like to see a Crossbones movie too. Thunderbolt would make sense.
I actually want to see a Gundam Sentinel 12-episode OVA and possibly a Gaia Gear anime series.
Yeah. If we're doing it the movie routes for Gundam Thunderbolt, I'm at least 2 more movies, possibly 3. I think they're gonna let the manga burn until the conclusion, and then they'll animate it. That's what I'm guessing, if they are gonna animate it at all, because that's I haven't heard any news about animation of that, but they do have the 2 series already, the 2 story arcs. Well, technically, they have the first story arc done.
Yeah, December Sky and Bandit Flower are already movie quality anime. So of course they're probably gonna want to wait until the manga's finished. That way,
Bandit Flowers is the start of a bigger arc. It's a huge arc, but it's so good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I really gotta read more Gundam Thunderbolt, because Yasuo Odagaki is a really good story writer, especially as far as hard sci-fi and mecha is concerned.
I mean, you love the freaking Daryl's freaking was it Dead Survivor game crew and the crew of Spartan. The crew of Spartan are real tight.
Oh yeah, not to mention the Atlas Gundam is just sexy looking as fuck.
Yep, yeah, it is. It's pretty dope.
I mean,
and they just bring up back all
Psycho Zaku too. Not gonna lie, Psycho Zaku is also quite sexy too. Like it's almost on the same level as a Gelgoog even. Like it's a Zaku on steroid, on Ultimate Warrior steroids, man.
Oh yeah, they bring back a whole bunch of other like Xeon and old Federation like stuff, that were utilized and that they reuse in. It's crazy. They bring back the Bro, and it's like what? And Big Zam, which was insane. I was like grinning. And the Zong, obviously the Federation's using the Zong.
Yeah, not to mention they're already introducing the Gundam Mark II that early in the timeline.
I don't think it's that early in the timeline, but it is around about that. Yeah.
So there was one other little bit of Gundam news that I'm just kind of coming across here, and that's apparently that the F90 FF manga is set to end here next month.
Oh, that's good.
You know something? That's another Gundam anime that needs to be made. Gundam F90.
Well, the sad thing is it didn't patter out, and then this is the best you're getting.
Yeah.
Ooh, Yasuhiro Moriki is in charge of the mecha design. Sold.
Yeah, it looks good. I haven't read into that one yet, though. I don't know. The F90.
So this ran for 11 volumes. So you've got a little bit you can go check out for this.
Oh, that's a pretty quick read for me. Yeah, 11 volumes.
Oh yeah, this would be about a week's reading at work.
Oh yeah. It's like 3 days of reading. Sometimes when I go on a manga binge, I go for like 3 hours. So that's like 3 days worth.
I'm still waiting on news for the second Hathaway movie.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I have to wonder if it did well enough to warrant doing some further.
Like there was hype about it, but everyone kind of went meh on it. It was a lot of expedition and not a lot of payout.
Fucking Philistines! It's setting it up for big between Psy Gundam and the Penelope.
Yeah, I get that. I do. But it's do other people agree? You know what I mean? Some people want
Philistines, man. Philistines.
Yeah. I don't think it Hathaway is gonna. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if not, but I hope so. That'd be nice to finally finish the story because I was interested.
It seems like they've decided to change gears to some of the other projects, like the so-called live action, like whatever that 3D CG movie is. The
3D CG in Gundam anime where the Zeon, where we're focusing on the Zeons fighting a Gundam.
Yep,
I'm down for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm down for it.
Yeah, Netflix is hit or miss.
On Netflix.
Yeah, it's hit or miss.
I mean, at least they gave us Bastard, which is really good.
Yeah.
And Pluto. Pluto, I heard many good things about.
Yeah, they did an okay job with One Piece, which was very shocking for me, but they had the original creator, like, in heavy director capacity.
I mean, who knew having the creator involved with the live action process would actually yield really good results.
I have to wonder if that season 1 of One Piece isn't just going to be a fluke, because now that the season 1 has been successful, I think you're going to see a lot more executives, people with any amount of power and influence, wanting to try to get in on something that is successful. You know how they go. They're going to want to all step in and try to like do things
and make it theirs. And make it theirs.
Design by committee is the worst thing ever. It's the death of all creativity.
Yeah, it's too many cooks.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if we see freaking Lizzo as freaking,
Oh dear God!
there's a couple characters she could fill in for.
But we already got Alvida.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, there's a couple others. But
She
no.
could play the guard point Tony Chopper.
Oh God. No.
But guys, I think this might be a good little place to wrap up because we've been going about an hour and kind of got the main stuff out of the way.
Yeah, and gushing about giant robots in general too. Might I add?
Oh, I just got here. No, I'm joking. I came in late.
So next week I want to sit down and do a little talk about Bravern. So if you guys wouldn't mind catching up this week, and then we can
still gotta catch up on my Bravern.
Oh God. I'm somewhat caught up with Bravern, but we'll talk about it next week. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, and that's something I do want to do. I want to get more into doing more little topic shows.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be back next week to talk about Bravern and everything we've seen with it thus far. So till next time, guys, I think we're gonna get out of here. And you guys take care.
Huzzah.